Oh
It's
It
a
my
little
it
God.
it gets a lot colder here than I thought, and it snowed a
in New
lot more than I
Mexico.
thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
Hmm.
record for snow here is like 11 inches, and we got like 6
Yep.
inches one night during the vortex.
Well, it just snowed
So
in Texas not long ago. I was
so
like,
my
"What?
Yeah, everybody's out of power.
my sister
What?"
lives in Texas, and she had no power for like I think 3 or 4 days and no water for 2 or 3.
Ridiculous.
It
Yep.
was
That's
bad. And
insane.
like my
Wow.
brother-in-law had gone out of town for work, so he's having to like drive in that to go work
Mhm.
because he does the wind turbine stuff. He does electrical stuff for that. And so he's having to drive through this bad weather, also knowing that like my
Mm.
sister has no power or water and 2 dogs.
Mhm.
So yeah, that
So
was rough.
that's a tough time. I know there was some TikToks where you were spending some time with family in between, like the intermittent time between where you live there and where you live now. You're staying with family and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Around I think
Your
around New
girlfriend's family,
Year's.
maybe, or is it
No,
your
it
family?
was we went to go see. So we moved and we stopped and saw my parents and
Mm.
my brother, and then right around New Year's we drove to Texas and saw my sister and my brother-in-law, and then because that was a really crucial time for me. I felt like bringing my setup with me all the way to Texas. It was like a 7 hour drive.
Yeah.
I do honestly believe that if I like I wonder where I'd be at right now numbers wise if I hadn't done that, because I feel like a lot of people were like surprised that I did that, but I was like it just
Yeah.
seemed like everything was really starting to boom, and so I felt like I
Yeah,
needed to take advantage of it. I'm
yeah,
not
take
bringing
your
it with
time.
me when I go for Easter though, because that was a lot of work
Yeah,
dragging that all the way there.
yeah.
But
More than anything, I'll say this, and I don't know if you guys have taken this time, but this is year number 4 all together of like full on doing it. And in 4 years, I didn't realize how little I had rested at all. And so
Mhm.
I went on this like 6 day, didn't touch my phone at all, went to a completely different state and just chilled out. And it reopened my mind to everything. I feel like a new human being. So I think
Yeah.
we get so into the thick of it and the new flavors that come out. We got to get the reviews out. We got to answer the DMs. But
Yeah.
like, man, when you can take that, when you go on your Easter thing, dude, if you can manage it and fight the urge to touch your phone, you will love it so much when you come home. It's
so
so good.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
and plan it so that the videos like they're scheduled to
Schedule,
post.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I did too.
but
Yeah.
TikTok, I'm probably gonna still do those. But TikTok, I feel like 2 hours a day, I can get them all knocked out, and they're pretty
Yeah.
decent
Yeah,
quality.
and like you're just kind of living life in your TikToks too. Just like, hey, little man, like
Yeah,
Mhm.
keep it about
doing your
anything.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
can't
not easy, dude. I mean,
to balance. Yeah, have you ever
with
taken a long period of time off yourself, Shock?
especially not now, like my girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
and I do take COVID pretty seriously, and so right now, man, it has been what is it coming up on? Probably like 600-700 days since I've taken any sort of a break whatsoever.
You take it,
Whatsoever.
take a weekend, man. Just take a
And
weekend. All right.
it's hard because I almost can't. Like I
Yeah.
devote so much time
It's
to
it's
my
intrinsic to who you
videos.
are. Right.
I try to upload daily. I try to stream almost daily with a new
Right.
schedule. I try to stick with my truth of what I've always done on YouTube, with which is I try to reply to every comment ever. I try to
Mhm.
reply to every Twitter DM, every Instagram. I try my best, but it's getting really hard.
It's
It's
hard, dude.
getting really
But
hard.
if you dude, I'm telling you what, man, like if you take that 6 days where you drop off
Yeah.
the map, not only will you feel good, but here's the kicker that we forget.
Mhm.
Here's the kicker. People are going to miss you and they are going to go off when you come back. And
Yeah.
so it's such a strategy because they want more of you, they want the content, the interaction they didn't have for 6
Yeah.
days. So give yourself some credit, man. You work hard. Just take 6 days. Take a little time off just to take a load off, you know? It's good.
Yeah, I
It's good
mean,
for
I'll
you.
have to figure something out soon. I mean, I would man, I just wanna be on a beach, dude. Oh,
Yeah, right. I know exactly.
you
I've had
know?
plans to go down to Charleston. I'm gonna take like
Yeah.
at least a little time every month just to have some
Yeah.
time. But I plan to go to Charleston at the beginning of April, just be on the beach and whatnot. But it's good for the
Yeah,
soul. It really is.
definitely.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
when I was in the military, we always did like I mean my deployments were to LA, so it was kind of
Yeah.
like I was going to a
Oh,
nicer area, less crowded,
Mhm.
so it never really got to the point where I was like I need a break. And then when I was on the boat, we would do these port calls, so we like went all over Mexico. We'd spend like 3 days on the beach and stuff. So
mm,
Yeah.
now that like I'm always home, the idea of like taking a break like kind of gives me anxiety because it's like I spent so much
Yeah.
yeah.
time working. But
you don't know what to do to start out with, really. For one, you're
yeah,
like, what do I do to take time off?
yeah.
I
So
think a lot of mine
Exactly.
was just literally laying in bed and
it's
just
been
resting.
kind of cool how I've been able to kind of incorporate the TikToks into like spending time with the family and like relaxing. You
Mm,
know, we can still make
Yeah,
something out of it. You know, whether it's like
exactly.
trying a new food place or watching a movie or watching a
Yeah.
show, you know.
yeah,
So
things like that have been really good for you, just like
Well,
making content out of what you do.
yeah, that's what's also hard is like I'm told by so many of these regular people, I don't know, right out of high school. I'm only 21. I just recently
Right.
graduated. I was homeschooled, so I got into high school late. My schedule was a little off, so I literally not even like a year ago graduated high school, and
Right.
I've never had a real job. I no, I worked as a dishwasher for one day, and I quit. I quit because I was
There's
like,
no G Fuel in this kitchen. I'm out of here, dude.
I want to be my own boss. This is
Right.
not right for me. I feel wrong. So I
Mm.
quit and just grinded YouTube. But I feel like everyone tells me, well, you don't have a real job. This is like easy. Like, this is super easy. What do you just
Submit
sit on
your
the
tax
computer all
return
day?
stuff.
You don't have to take a break. Like,
Right.
you don't, you sit on the computer. Why do you have to take a break? So that's why it's also hard for me to take a break because I feel like what I do is already like such a break from what other
Mm.
people do. You know, I feel like I've been
Yeah.
given a gift,
True.
and why should I take a break from this gift that I've been given? I should keep working harder and harder and harder. And it's just, man,
It's the grind mentality that's so good. And like as long as it lasts, I
you
keep
know,
going. But
burnout is real.
whenever the second it hits you, just let it hit. Let it
Yeah.
hit. Just take a second in bed for a day or two. But yeah, I'm proud of you for working so hard for so long, both of you guys.
yeah, thanks.